my channel. It's still me, Josie Nnadi, your real estate therapist. And in today's video, I'm bringing to you the best building materials, the cost of building material, and we are going to be interviewing one of our trusted vendor in building materials. So you will know the price of building materials, the best, and the quantity you need for your house to be completed with what is here. So we are going to be interviewing with in this shop. So he deals in tiles, finishes basically. So he will be telling us more about it and also how you can get in touch to get yours too. Okay, so welcome, Mr. Lisa.
Good afternoon.
My name is Josie Nnadi, and we already have been familiar with. You are a very good person, a trustworthy person, a very transparent person, in fact. So I trust you to tell my viewers the best and honest information, towels and every other product you have, so that when they need it, they can come in contact with you and ask for further advice if they need to. Okay, so
That's okay.
yeah.
My name is Francis.
Okay.
Francis Okorocha. Then my company name is Franco Builders International. And I'm the MD, the managing director of the company. Yes, I deal on tiles and the selling specifically with other materials that we use for tiling work. I also deal on bricks, tiles, South African brick tiles, Nigerian brick types, and the other accessories like white cement, profile, color cement. We also deal on increte material. That's increte material, where you make use of pigments, xylene, sealant, that's as polish for polishing the increte. Then you make use of release. We deal on water seal for sealing of water leakage and all the rest of them. But above all these things, let me start with tiles. Yeah, by the grace of God, we deal on tiles. And our being in tiles business is not by accident or accidentally. Yeah, we learned it, we served somebody for it, and by the grace of God, while in the school, I can remember I did it as a borrowed course in the school. So anything about tiles business, even building material at large, I have many experience about building material. So, but since I based on tile properly and the ceiling, then adding increte work material and the South African bricks. We have different types of tiles. We have Nigerian tiles. We have Italian tiles. We have Spanish tiles. And we have Chinese tiles. But normally in Nigeria now, normally we dealers, we deal much more on Nigerian tiles because the government of the day, count it best for them to employ those Chinese, those Italians that did the tiles over there, and we import it. And then when importing it, the cost of it will be more higher and too expensive, that even our citizens find it difficult to buy it from us. So because of that, most Indians, Chinese, Italians, they are here now in Nigeria producing the tie. And believe me, the kind of ties they are producing, is as nothing to be compared. Most of it we have Italian standard, we have Chinese standard, then we have other, maybe let's say normal standard of it. Like in Nigeria, we have goodwill companies. They are here in Nigeria. These are white men producing the ties. We have a royal company. These are white men. They are here producing their own ties. And checking on the standard, their standard is compared with Italian standard and the Spanish standard, because they have a very good and nice quality ties, which you can use maybe on the public areas, something like schools, churches. Like I know of my own church, Emmanuel Church and Saviour's Anglican Church. What we use there is goodwill ties and the royal ties. And when you get there, you just find out that these are very strong and reliable products you can boast of. So, from my own observation, I can see that something like royal product, goodwill product, I mean vetrified aspect of it. Because we, the dealers, we classify ties into two. We have ceramic ties and we have vetrified ties. Though everything that can break is ceramic. All of them, they are ceramics. But in our own, terminology, we decided to divide it that way. That these are vetrified. Vetrified are those ties that will last for a long time. While the ceramics, the ones we classify as ceramic, are those ones that maybe within a short time it may just wear off. You understand? So once you talk of vetrified, these two products, I can say that they are leading. Then there is another company, CDK. This is another company, white people's company, and they are here in Nigeria. So these are ties you can boast of. Then apart from that, now you can now come down to Time Ceramics. Time Ceramics, they are still good company. We have Virony, the ceramics, they are still good company. We have BN company, they are still good companies. But as a dealer, I just feel that the other three I have mentioned before now, their ties are more stronger than this one. But that does not mean that these ones, they are too inferior. No, you can still use it. At least they have something like vetrified 40 by 40. Those ties, these companies has it. You can still use such ties in a public area, in the shop, in the school. They are still okay. But the vetrified aspect of it, that one you can use it in your private areas, something like in your flat, in your dupe, that's in the residential areas that do not attract so much people. So I believe that the Thai business and the Thai companies that are here in Nigeria, they are doing very, they have a lot of assorted colors, designs, a lot of them. Just as you can see, let me just show you. Let me show you some of it. Like here now. We have these ties. Something like this is a very strong and durable ties. Wow. And it's a product of goodwill products. We have something like this. These are nice products. We have something like this that the same product. We call it super polish ties. And we have something like this. They have something like this. Something like this. Something like this. And these ones. These are very strong ties that you can use. Then talk of royal. We have something like this for Royal. We have something like this for Royal Ceramics. This very nice and durable quality tiles that you can use. You can use this one for your staircase or any other places. We have something like this one. These are also Royal products. You know, these are very nice and durable tiles. Good stuff. These are the products. Then, apart from that, we have other floor tiles. Like this one's now it shows you now is 60 by 60. We call it 600 millimeter by 600 millimeter. Then we have this for BN. These are products of BN. These are products of Time Ceramics. You know, these are also some products you can rely on. Then we have here, these are products of virony products. All these ones, you can use it in your room, you can use it in your private places. If I am to recommend for you, but some do use it in their public area. But for me, if I am to recommend for a customer, I would recommend that these ones you use it in your private, not in the public area. But for the previous ones, you can use it in the public area. So these are the tiles. These are the tiles. Then coming to the normal 40 by 40 vetrified, I told you these are good BM products and Time Ceramics. Yeah. Then coming to the 40 by 40, I told you about. That is vetrified and is still okay. These are their colors. They are mainly plain in color. Yes, vetrified tiles. Yes.
They're always
So,
plain.
you said what?
The vetrified tiles, are they always plain?
Yes, yes, mainly. They are mainly. Like when you watch this one, you see that their designs is as simple as. But for this one now, they are mainly plain. You just see something like this. Something like but will be in a plain color. These ones you can also, like when you go to shops, very different shops, you see it mainly. You know, some offices, you see it. These are also strong tiles. Then coming to this one, these are wall tiles. These are made up of BN, Time Ceramic, Goodwill products, and the virony. So they are made up of, but they are wall tiles for something like kitchen, you know, toilets, and all the rest of them. Okay. Then when you check here now, you see this size. The size of this one is 25 by 40. 25 by 40.
Okay, this is 25 by 40.
Yes, that's their sizes.
What about this one?
This is 40 by 40.
Okay.
See them here. These are wall tiles.
Okay.
These are wall tiles. Very, very low. Designful that you can use in your kitchen, in your toilets, and the other places. These are the tiles. These are all of them. So now we have another tiles, crack tiles. These ones you can use it outside, outside the fence or outside the building, or you can do put it, you know, outside the building, not mainly inside. The 25 by 40 is for inside, but this one we'll call it 25 by 50. They are mainly for outside, you know, to prevent the weather from hitting the wall or something like that. Or some use it as design. But instead of using paint or repainting their house every year, now they will use it to run away from retouching or repainting their house every time. Yeah. Then we have these ones now. These are small tiles, 30 by 30, mainly for toilet tiles. These are also wall tiles. These are products of virony products. They are also wall tiles. These are 30 by 60. You know, 30 by 60 for wall tiles, but it's for inside, not for outside. Then when you check here now, you see the bricks. These are the bricks.
But I want to, how do you know the difference between the vetrified and the normal tile?
Okay. How do we know?
Like someone that don't know anything about tiles. How
Okay.
he or she knows the difference between the vetrified tile and the normal tile?
Okay. The vetrified tiles,
Yeah.
when you look at them in nature, they are plain. Yeah? And when you check the age, it's just like somebody who want to cast there are something that is cast. Just like somebody who is casting a floor. You find out that they has just one color from the front to the back. Do you understand? It's just like something that was casted. Yeah. But when you talk of ceramic, ceramic is coated. Do you understand? So these are the difference. Why vetrify is casted, then ceramics is coated. When you watch here now, you just see here now that this color ended here.
Okay.
And the back, we'll just see another color. But in the case of vetrify, it's not like that. Like for instance, something like this now. These are one of the vetrifies. No, this is the front, and this is the back. They are just the same. Thank you. But something like this now, something like this is. Let me do something that will show it very well. Something like this. This is the front. Now look at the back. So that's why sometimes these ones will just wear off or tear off. But the other one remains like that. So then other products, as I said from the beginning, the South African bricks. You know, when you check it out, you see South African bricks. These are bricks for outside wall and the outside pillars, you know, outside wall ties. You can use it as well where you can use it as crack ties outside. Do you understand?
Just like this.
Just like, thank you, just like this. So you can use it in place of crack ties outside. Then we have other colors here. These are also South African bricks. Then I could remember that initially I told you about white cement. These are the white cement. This is joy white cement. This is diamond white cement. This is Jekken white cement.
What are they used for?
They are used for blinding of wall ties. We normally use it for both floor and wall. But for now, you know, because of the stem on the floor, then we are using it only for wall ties. After laying your ties, now you use it to fill the space between each other. Then for the profile, as I said, these are the profile. When you check outside there, let's go outside there. We have stainless. These are the stainless. You use it on the pillar. This one I use mainly on the pillars. At the edge, this one is golden color. This one is plastic ones. We have different colors of it: white, brown, blue, black, then golden. Then this one is for step. You use this one mainly for step. And if you check now, you see that this one is more thicker. Now I will show you something for the profile now. For the ones for wall ties, you use it at the edge of your pillar or the building so that the work will be very nice. You understand? Because sometimes after laying the tile, let's assume that you are laying tiles here, and at the end of the day you see that the edge will be rough. Thank you. Now because of that, now we decide to be using this one to put it at the edge, so that the work will be as nice as can see. Then for the one for step, let me show you something here, experiment here now. That one, you put it at the edge of the step, just like this. Just like this. Then you lay ties here, this will be here. So that sometimes, even when people match, you know, at the mount of that step, the ties will not break up, rather you match on the profile. So these are the works of this one. Then we have other products like, as I said, water seal. These are used for sealing when you have a leakage. Do you understand? Or when you want to bake your house, you mix it with cement, you know, to prevent the baking from soaking in water inside the house. You can use it for your reservoirs. You can use it for your plastering work and the other things. When you are casting something, you can still use it. This one is super concrete, that is water seal. Water seal. Then this one is JK product. They are doing the same thing, the same one. Then this
so
one.
what's the difference between them?
No, different companies, but they serve the same purpose. This one is Hero waterproof cement. They have a common name. All of them, they are waterproofing cement. But this one is Hero waterproofing cement, JK waterproofing cement, then water seal waterproofing cement. Then then we have box. These are chemicals for tiles, for washing of tiles.
Okay.
You know, after laying your tiles, you need to clean it. Then you buy these ones and use it to clean your tiles.
Okay.
Then these ones is there are tile fix. You use it to lay your tiles, more especially outside tiles, so that it will be more stronger. You know, so that it will be more stronger to resist the weather and the air. Like sometimes we see sometimes after laying the tiles outside, even inside, within a short time the tile will start peeling out or falling out. Then you use this one. This one now is Sikamis product. You know, you use it, you mix it with cement to lay your tile so that it will be more stronger. Then this one is Royal. This one is Royal gum. So these are one of the strongest gum we have. Royal gum is a product of Royal ceramic tiles. I showed you before now. So you use it for the same purpose. Now this one is Super Fix. Super Fix is for the same purpose. These are gum. Then this one is Sonton. This one is Sonton product. These are strong gums that you can use to lay your tiles, more especially brick tiles, bricks. You must to use it for your brick tiles. Some can choose whether to use it on tiles or not, but on bricks, I think it's a must. Then we have color cement. These are color cement. We have.
What are they used for?
These ones are used for broken tiles. They are used for designs, assuming you want the floor of your house to have a different color from ordinary cement. That you can use it. You have green, so that the color, the background will be cream in color. Red, then black are mainly used to fill up spaces, just like white cement is used for filling tiles. Then black cement is used for filling brick tiles, so that it will so that it will have a black background. So that one is mainly for that. Then we have another unique product. We call that one pigments. You know, it's unfortunate that only one bag is here. Others are inside the bag because they are too extensive, so they can stem somebody and you find it difficult to wash it out. So because of that, we put it inside bags. So we have different. These are the main original and foreign color of these ones.
Oh wow!
These ones, you just mix this one with calcium and you get it to this one. So with this pigment now, we have green pigment, the main original product. Then we have red pigment. They are all here inside the bags. They are all here inside the bags. We have yellow. We have yellow pigment. We have brown. We have red. So, and these are mainly used, as I told you, for intricate. Yes, for intricate work. They are mainly used for intricate work. Something like this. These are the intricate. this thing we are talking of, these are just a little sample. Then come and
Okay.
see another concrete sample. So that you will.
Last. What of another gum?
So how did you, how was this? Is it just the color cement that we made?
Yes, the
Are you
color
serious?
pigment. Yes, this is yellow pigment. This is a mix of ordinary cement with black pigment to reduce the color from being dark black.
Okay.
Now, this is the
Red
red pigment. In fact, this is the modern flooring that people use in their modern houses today.
Yeah.
You know, we have different designs. You know, the design you use on this will determine the design you have.
Okay.
We have more than 10 to 15 designs, as you can see it in private houses and even public houses on the floor. So these are pigment. We use pigment here. Then, this one is we have suspended sling. These are suspended sling. This one is golden color. Modern suspended sling. Sometimes you see it in the bank, like something like this mainly. You see something like this in the banks. Banks use these ones. Banks love this color. Then we have these designs. We have these designs. We have these designs. We have these designs. We also have these ones. These are suspended ceilings. There are modern ceilings. These are modern designs. Then we have these ones. These are also suspended ceilings. But this one are called POP suspended ceiling. You know, POP suspended ceiling. We have something like this. And we have different color of feet, both in golden color, in white color, in blue, different in pink color. Then finally now we have polish. Like when we check the sample I showed you out there, the increase sample, we found out that the increase is shining. Because after casting the floor, you know, the floor will be as normal floor. But you have to apply polish. We have polish. We cannot go where the drum is, where I kept the drums. We have polish and sealant. We mix it. Like this one is already used. Ready to use. You use it now to polish your concrete so that the concrete will start shining. And you can use it also to polish your brick tiles. Then the brick tiles will start shining. Yeah. So these are the major products we deal on.
Okay. So I would love you to tell me the prices. Okay. I didn't want to cut you short when you explained them, so you have to tell us the prices of this, and then the difference in prices. Why is it different in all?
Okay. Now for the prices, let me start with the price. The different, why there are differences in prices, because of their qualities. Their quality determines the price. Now that's the difference in prices. Then when you talk of, let me start from here. The polish, we sell polish 3,000 naira per liter. Normal mixture that will give you what you want. 3,000 naira per liter for the polishing of brick tiles and the concrete work. Then coming to the gum that we have here, this one is super polish. Super polish we sell at 2,500 naira and 3,000. This one is C0. This one is C1.
What's the difference between C0 and C1?
The difference is that this one is more stronger than this one. Yes. So then for color cement, we sell color cement 1,000 to 1,500 naira per bag. Whether black, red, or anyone.